All right, so welcome to naming ionic polyatomic compounds. This video is going on the assumption that you have watched naming binary ionic compounds or know the general idea of how to name a ionic compound. So, very similar, basically identical, minus one itty bitty twist, and that is dealing with a polyatomic ion. Well, first off, what exactly is a polyatomic ion? Polyatomic ion basically is many atoms acting as one ion. Poly meaning many, atomic atom, ion meaning charged particle. Here's an example: CO3 with a -2 charge. This is an example of a polyatomic ion. Now, in order to name polyatomic compounds, you're going to need a couple of things. First off, you're going to need a periodic table. And then you're going to need a polyatomic ion chart. Now, this chart can be found on either the internet or something that I've given you. Steps are super easy. Step 1, name the first element. Step 2, name the second element or polyatomic ion. Well, let's get into this and see exactly what we're talking about. So here we have Na2CO3. Now, in the black, this is how it's normally written, where I have one molecule of CO3, carbonate. I want you, at least for now, to put parentheses around all polyatomic ions. Okay, this will help later on when we get into more complex stuff, but for now, until you feel really super comfortable with doing this, put parentheses around it to help separate out what a polyatomic ion is. Technically, if there's only one polyatomic ion, technically you do not need any parentheses like the one shown in black. But I want you to do the one in blue for now. All right, so step 1. Take a look at Na. It's found on the periodic table as sodium, so write down sodium. Easy. Step 2, go to the second element. Well, here we have a polyatomic ion. Well, if I take a look at the periodic table, I see C, I see O, but I don't see CO3. So if it's not found there, I have to go somewhere else to find it, and that's my polyatomic ion chart. So I go to my polyatomic ion chart, and I look up CO3, and it says CO3 is carbonate. So I simply write that down. Super easy. I simply write down what it tells me to. All right, here we have another example. Ca3PO4 2. Here, as you can see, I've got parentheses around my polyatomic ion. This 2 tells me that I have 2 of these molecules. So stepwise, when it comes to naming, super easy. Just like everything we've done before, I go first element, look up on the periodic table. It says calcium. I simply write that down. I go to the second element. Well, PO4 is not found on the periodic table, so if it's not found on the periodic table, I have to go to my chart. So I can look at my ion chart, and it says phosphate. So I simply write down what it tells me to. Phosphate. So Ca3PO4 2 is calcium phosphate. Super easy. Hope this helps. Good luck.